general or this?
Fuck if I know.
No, you don't say that. Jesus is not wanting to stay up, is it?
Well, Jesus didn't stay up on the cross.
Oh my god.
It's really just for 3 days, honestly. That's risque? Is that risque for you?
No.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Do you want this higher?
Put it a little lower.
This?
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me.
Alright.
Just because we're fucking low. Like, we're right there, so we're not fighting it.
You're at the top. Like, that's as loud as it gets.
I know. I really hate it. How I can't just go over. Anyway.
You can. You just have to be louder.
Ah!
Alright. Trian is dead and you've been named the murderer.
Who?
Trian, our brother. He's dead.
You remember his name?
It just said it.
Oh, it just said it. Okay.
You're the murderer. You've been named the murderer, wrongfully so.
Wrongfully. What's over here? Oh.
Saving.
Oh. Yeah.
It looks like that's the way you're supposed to go.
Oh, it is. Whoa.
As you wish. This should be easy enough. Show me what you've got.
Neat.
Wow, that's awful.
Take your shit.
Alright.
Oh, I need to put that armor on.
I was about to say, before you move forward, check your stats. That's better, but it's two-handed, so you lose the shield.
Oh.
Oh, you had another weapon to look at. You don't have any armor on.
Right. I had the short bow.
No, you also had the fine dwarven blade,
Oh.
which is also better, and it's one-handed, which means you'll keep the shield.
Ah. What a fine sword it is.
Why is it as long as you and it's still one-handed?
Because we're a fucking dwarf. Oh, so because long-handed. Sorry. Okay. No beneficial effects. What?
You running around barefoot. You ain't got feet to
Oh my god.
You just have a top on. You don't have pants or a helmet or shoes.
Dark spawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Why'd you run away?
I don't know.
Right. Stay still.
Kind.
Let's get started.
Girl, let's get started. You at half health.
On your guard. You never had a chance.
You never had a chance.
Look,
I was
as long
worried.
as you're the one standing, you get to boast.
Okay.
Put on that armor.
Yeah, leather gloves. You saw the leather gloves.
Put on that armor. Right now. You don't have any shoes. You're covered in blood on your feet. And
They wanted
legs.
you to kill as much as you could.
Don't get stuck,
The
please.
bare minimum. I can't jump in this game.
Oh, it's like Fable.
Because A is interact and fight.
That was like the one thing I hated in Fable, was that you could not jump.
Yeah.
Like in all 3 games, we never earned the right to jump unless it was a ledge, and then you were told to jump.
Dark Souls. does have a
Darkspawn.
jump, but
You said Dark Souls, and I was like, that said Darkspawn. Oh, if only you were a rogue.
fully you put your time into lockpicking.
You'd be leaving with more armor and weapons. Possibly health. Shame.
Yeah.
You can dual wield daggers, but I don't think that's what you're going for. They're the same. Well, wait, go back. I'm sorry.
No, you said they were the same.
No, their blockage was the same, but it might do something else. Defense, missile deflection, strength. No, okay, yeah, they're the exact same.
Well, yeah, the one I got is wood,
Mm-hmm.
and this one's metal.
Does it say that?
Well, the description
Oh,
is what I was often used
jagged
for.
piece of metal.
Oh, it also says up there, tier 1 iron, tier 1 elm.
Oh. I mean, they're the exact same, other than looks, I guess, though.
Yeah.
Oh, reading stats. If you ever want to get good at it, just go play a season of PoE. I got so fucking tired of reading stats.
Let's make this quicker.
Why'd you do that? Why?
Skeleton.
You already have that. Unless you want to take it to sell it, but I don't know what you're... Yeah. That's the one we
Darkspawn?
oh,
You're
small
right.
I don't know if you, when you get an option to sell stuff, or if you have a capacity.
Take everything until you can't.
Skyrim.
Yep.
Ooh. If you can walk through that, walk around the web. I'm calling horse shit.
Desperation is
I very clearly am not. Ooh.
It's a war axe. Goddamn wrong button every time.
Main hits less damage, but
But -1 dexterity.
plus 5.5. Not even +1. Plus half a point armor penetration.
Yeah,
No,
No.
Darkspawn stuff sucks. What the fuck?
And we got beat. We got beat bomb. Or they're holding their own while the other.
on it.
I guess when they come in mass, it makes all the difference in the fucking world.
You know, I'm doing a good job for something they deemed was really hard.
You will fight them until you can fight no more. I killed them all.
Killed them all.
Here we go!
I got rid of your rat problem.
I killed them all and then I ran laps for fun. I
Calm down. Defend yourself.
Oh, he stunned me, and then
me
missed
what
his
you
shot. Ooh.
Superior. Mushroom. Arm.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Why
I'm
is
too
it-
under level, I'm sure.
Holy shit!
It's
20,
20
strength.
20 strength.
Your fatigue was up on
18.
it.
My fatigue was up.
So yours is 2%.
Yeah.
That one's 14.70.
I feel
But
like
you get +1 armor, +10 physical resistance.
uh,
I'm assuming if you're at 20 strength, you can handle a little bit of fatigue.
we're 18.
Oh, so you're almost there. I guess yours would be more focused.
Officially easy.
Huh?
I think we're Whoa.
Let's make this quick.
They're like designed after it, but they have like weird stuff.
I don't like it.
Get down.
I don't like it. How do I...
Oh, it's like a climate fear.
Fear is your weakness.
Girl, you ain't
Well,
got
teeth
the
are
health.
also a big weakness too. Health. Well, once you're out of combat, it regenerates. Iron rune. I don't know what that does. And
Holy
oh my
shit.
Lord. Oh, my boots. I don't have to step on the cold ground no more.
Wrong button.
This is wrong fucking button.
Oh.
Put those boots on.
Compare.
It's the same fucking...
It's better.
That's better.
You gonna carry the superior armor until you can use
It's either till I use it or sell it.
it? Look at oh, what is it called? Your stats there in the green?
Yeah,
The third one.
it's a sword.
It's 69.
Oh, the... Oh. I thought you were poking fun at the logo.
You mean like you yesterday with the Minecraft boat? It was a shovel.
I look like a dick. Look like a dick.
I'll also give credit. I only just noticed this, but granted, you did only just put armor on. No over-sexualized armor for woman.
For woman, for now.
For now, let's.
Hey!
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lady Idukan, what
yeah,
are you doing
Idukan.
here alone? Where are your troops?
I am Lady Adukin no longer.
What was Steve Bloom's character's name? Goron?
Yeah.
Goron, tell them. Tell them why speak to me out of order.
Yeah, I guess you should tell them you are no longer.
I am not. One question. One question at a time.
They only asked one
Are
question.
the only ones who can survive here, bitch. I am Lady Adukan.
You have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
Long story.
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
Whatever.
Lord Trian? I see. The brutal intrigue of the dwarven court continues, then.
What, you thought
Your
this was
father
democratic?
intimated as
No.
much.
What I say
There is
goes.
no
I'm
reason
playing.
for you to
Hold on.
walk these deep
tell you
roads
in a minute.
and die for something you did not do. You have already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Idukan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart.
Jesus,
As
dude.
leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was he was like, what happens in her family, we can't have our say in it. It doesn't matter to us. It's her honor stuff. You do not have to tell us. You tell them. Who did that? Like they
What?
immediately get sucked into
What?
it. Like, excuse me?
Who did? What? I'm yours. Invite you to join our order. I don't know about honor.
We'll see. I can't see as much of a
I
choice.
have much of a choice.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Welcome.
okay.
We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the
That was
Darkspawn
the
hordes
mean choice,
led by
Riley.
King
So
Kaelan.
she wasn't gonna be totally
Stay
a
close.
bitch.
There are still
That's not
Darkspawn
totally
around every
bitch.
corner.
Well,
It is if you go, well, it doesn't seem I have much of a choice. Yeah, you do. This
No.
or die.
yeah.
We will be traveling
Alright,
south
this
through
is
the
the
hinterlands
third
to the
time I've
ruin of
gotten this far,
Ostagar,
and
on
then-
the edges of the Korkari
well,
Wilds.
This is all
The
new to me
Tevinter
now.
Imperium built Ostagar
Well, it's all
long
been new
ago
since the
to
beginning, 'cause I
prevent
didn't play
the Wilders
Dwarf.
from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
Oblivion.
Yep, this is
The
familiar.
King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to
Are
worry
y'all
you'd miss all the
together?
fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my
I
side in
remember his
battle
character.
after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a
He
promising
looked over and
recruit.
he couldn't see.
I
from
take it
his
this is
shoulder
she?
down.
Allow me to introduce
He
you,
had to
Your
turn his
Majesty.
body.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there,
I
Fred.
only
He called
shed
us a
blood
hoe.
for me once a week.
I just love that he turned to look at Duncan. It was right there in his face.
Jesus. Okay, we skipped the introductions. We're on a trip. I'm
Bridget.
Bridget. That's right.
Bridget.
Bridget.
Bridget. Whatever her name is.
I'm no friend to yours, human lord. I'm Bridget. I'm Bridget.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens
Bridget.
are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them.
Is that how you picked it?
It's good to see one of
What?
the honourable stout folk
Bridget the
outside
Midget.
Audemars.
No. I picked her because she's. I thought of
What, Overwatch?
it was a goddess.
Oh, goddess of fertility.
No.
Oh.
What does
It's
it
good
say?
to see one of the honorable stout folk outside. Blah blah blah. You must not have met many members of the noble cast. Really, how much do you know about dwarves? I don't like this Your Majesty shit.
He is
What?
a higher rank nobility. Like, you have to say that.
Fine. Fine.
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
Open-minded.
Don't you have time to battle?
I meant after we defeat the Blight, of course. I doubt Loghain will give me a moment's
Loghain.
rest until then. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin
Fucking
invited
know,
my
you
father
fucking
to
know
a
what they
grand
call
proving long
Loghain,
ago.
right?
How does Endrin fare
You
these
wanna
days?
fucking- King, you're invited my father a while ago. How does Aaron fare these days? I'm his daughter, and he was fine. What a Jackson. Hear the king was one. Ah,
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I
goddamn
suspected.
right.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar.
Ugh.
The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
Ew. I mean,
I like 2. You wanna go with 2?
allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. We'll see about that.
About that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Yeah.
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters,
I
and
don't
tomorrow should
know
be no
why
different.
a different name is popping up for her. Apparently, I must have spelled it wrong by a letter.
Won 3 battles against these monsters. I didn't realize things were going so well. It sounds like the blight is almost over.
You sound very
You
confident.
very sound confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Oh, yeah.
Your
Easy
Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field.
Now,
but
Helgen.
alas,
Now,
we've
that
seen
was a
no
true
sign of
blight.
an
You know what
archdemon.
fucking me? Fucking
Disappointed,
titties
Your
everywhere,
I'd
swords
hoped
with
for a
blood
war
on
like in the
it,
tales. Yeah, a king riding
feet.
with the
There was a
fabled
foot
Grey
in my
Wardens against a
hand,
tainted
man.
god.
Severed.
But I suppose
I don't even know
this will have to
whose. Don't even know how
do.
it
I
got
must
there.
go
Now,
before
that was
Loghain
fucking
sends out a
blight, bro.
search party. Farewell, Grey
That was a
Wardens.
fucking blight.
What are you referencing?
The last blight, man. You said this blight ain't shit.
You said Helgen? That's the starting area in Skyrim where
What
you
the king
almost get
said
killed.
is true.
So I
They've
was
won
like,
several
what
battles against the
titties,
Darkspawn.
what swords, and what foot? We ran for our lives!
That was a blight.
Oh, God.
It is true. They won several battles against Darkspawn, yet you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all.
I would say one. He's like, I'll show you.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Oh, Jesus, fuck. Okay, then maybe we should move more quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not. Do you think there's any danger? What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Logain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Welcome to the joining. What do you need me to do? What do you mean? What ritual? A hot meal might be nice first. I would like a food.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin
like
the
this
ritual.
guy.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
I am a thirsty boy. Maybe do. What's a secret?
Am I the only recruit you have?
That.
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive. The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until
that
then,
fucking
you
guy.
must trust that what is
It was
done
like his
is
master
necessary.
class. And
Feel free to
he was like
explore
talking
the
about how to
camp here as you
stream
wish.
better. It was a
All
Drew
I ask
video.
is that you do not
Yeah.
leave it for the time being.
Like you remember saying, like,
There
keep
is
your
another
list
Grey
open
Warden
of
in the
who's
camp by the name
watching.
of Alistair.
So if a new
When
person
you're ready,
comes in, you
seek
go
him
like,
out and tell
"Hey,
him it's time to
Butternuts
summon the
12,
other recruits.
nice to
Until
see
then, I
you."
have business
When
I
most people
must
just
attend
like
to. You
don't
may find
want
me
to be
at the Grey
called
Warden
out.
tent on the
If
other
they
side
want to
of
be
this
fucking
bridge,
called
should you
out, they'll
need to.
fucking type. But like him just going, just fucking keep that list open.
I don't want to call them out. They'll make themselves known.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh god, it is throwing some codex on the fucking screen.
Oh fuck.
Golly!
Oh, it's area unlocked. Alright. Oh, now you do the last thing I had fucking on. I kept doing the map last time.
Oh god. Oh god.
Archdemon. Deep Stalker. In darkness eternal, they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumont, their taint, twisted. Even the false god and the whisperer awoke at last in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight, the false dragon gods of the Imperium lie beneath, but buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down.
Hold on.
No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of desire for revenge upon the ones who goaded the mad to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. The taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land. A blight. What do you want to stop me at? Because I can't fucking read? Fuck you. A fool trusts his eyes. A wise man fears every rock. Is a deep stalker. Okay.
Always.
Possibly the strangest of all the creatures found in the deep roads is the deep stalker. Tezputum, as the doors call them, hunt in packs, generally by burrowing underground and then striking when the prey is in their midst. Stalkers come in several types. Spitters have venom glands and can spit secretions that slow or injure their prey. Jumpers hurl themselves at their targets, knocking them down and making the kill easier. The most common variety scares its prey, leaving the unfortunate victim helpless against the rest of the pack. Okay, you can read this. If you want. There are.
God. Okay. Either Genlock or Genlock. Whatever way they want it
We're
said.
gonna say Genlock because Genlock fucking sucks. Michael B. Jordan's cool.
These are the most common darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough. Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. In any group of Genlocks, there is usually one who is dominant. As the tallest, strongest, and smartest of their kind, alphas serve as a sort of commander, directing or bullying the others in combat.
So he's gonna hit the other ones.
Huh?
That apple is not great. I mean, it's what you expect, but whatever.
What? Okay, sorry. What the blight does not destroy, it corrupts. Any creature infected with the darkspawn taint that does not have the good fortune to die outright becomes a ghoul, a twisted shadow of itself. The name originally comes from men, whether human, dwarven, or elven.
From men, whether human, dwarven, or elven.
Who became tainted, usually while being held as a captive food source by the darkspawn. They would turn cannibal, preying on other captives, slaves to the will of the art demon, driven mad by pain.
So your reading's good. I'm just saying, when the word taint comes up, you make it real guttural. You know what I mean? Like, the taint! You know what I mean? The taint! I'm just saying, just a little...
Was it done?
That's all. Oh! Excuse me. Driven mad by pain. Okay.
During a blight, the corruption of the darkspawn spreads through the wilder areas of Thetis,
It looked like it was done.
And infects the animals found there. This produces grotesque, enraged bears called bear scarn, as well as blight wolves. Fortunately, ghouls rarely survive their corruption for long.
Dude. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and they're places where the veil has become thin because of magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In such places, spirits and demons pass into the world of the living and attempt to take control over living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts. However, some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the fade, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would have become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and ability to fling their shit at opponents in combat, studies of them have been few and full range of their abilities are unknown.
You made me double check because I really thought...
You really thought they were shit?
I was like, that can't be right.
That's it. There isn't a dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were.
Why have you adopted this?
I don't believe it makes me feel comfortable.
Okay.
Where was that? Oh, they were the network of tunnels that joined the things together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as I thought that said turtles, as in like turds and dendels, as tunnels. They are works of art with centuries of planning demonstrated in the geometry of their walls, with the statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, with the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit and warm. I mean, you get love down there, you know, bring your gal, bring a sword, kill some people, make out, make love, you know what I mean? Nice flow, nice lit and warm. The cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the imperial highway built by the magisters of old, a raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles, something that could have only been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic.
Pretty sure that word is magisters.
Magisters?
I think so.
What do I keep saying?
You just keep struggling.
Magisters?
Yeah,
Magisters.
you just keep struggling. So
It's mages. It's multiple mages.
mages.
Yeah. Magi, I thought was the plural for mages, but I think that's just another.
I think that's something else.
I suppose it doesn't matter anymore.
Thanks.
That was fitting. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that laid out there. We handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are Genlocks crawling all over Balnamar now, tearing down our statues and shitting on our greatest works. Well, what else you want defiling? Jerking off on them? What do you fucking...
It doesn't say...
That Darkspawn throws shit at people. They poop in their hands. I read it on this pamphlet called Darkspawn are Shit Creatures.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It was on Glory Day.
Shut up.
Corruption covers everything we built out there. Every Dorth who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each passing year. The foulness spread a little further. Holy fucking filthy shit. And the cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out onto the surface? Huh. One day, when Orzammar gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawns won't have anywhere else to go but up, and they'll do it. The surface folk will have themselves a blight that will never end. Do you hate the voice? Is the voice trash? I don't...
Mm-hmm.
Is this fun to do? What is this? Okay.
You want me to do that one?
Yeah, you...
The first blight had already raged
It's
for...
the Grey Wardens, by the way. So we're about to join.
Okay. You haven't said any of the other titles, so it's all just going together.
Because... Oh, I mean... whatever.
The first blight had already raged for 90
It's all
years.
just going together.
The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Wishopt Forest, in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together when they left Wishopt. They had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer. They were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn. Reclaiming lands given up for lost, the Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the Archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell, and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zezekiel, Toth, Andorol, Razakale, Lusican, and Earthamil.
Man, this is like the first fucking verse of Matthew. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And Joah begat him, and Dave begot him. Like,
Earthamil.
whatever.
4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods are gone.
I have to do number 2.
Well, then I'll read this.
You read that. I will take the quickest of shits.
Thank you for letting the person here know.
Whoever. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it'd be alright. They already had to deal with shit with my accent, so. That almost was a bad accident.
I thought you stopped because you thought you saw someone in the other room.
Oh, no.
Okay, so the Kokari Walls, or the Kasari Wilds. Sorry, not walls, wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden, in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest in the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside, and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams, and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Kokari Wilds, or Corsari Wilds. There are so many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows. Or so the saying goes. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wild lands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the midst are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there. And they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folks could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Kokari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? There you go. I enjoy reading these. These are nice. I am trying to balance this mic and it ain't working. I don't think we had more in this one. I could be wrong. Yeah, characters. Oh my god. Beline. Adilkin. Time is something you may not have much left of. Third of King Indran's children, Beline has always been considered the last and least of his family. Trian, was the undisputed heir apparent from the moment of his birth. And Bridget, that's us, was not only the most accomplished, but also their father's clear favorite. Beline's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble. He murdered Trian and framed Bridget, eliminating both his rivals in one stroke.
Oh, sorry about that.
Watch restart. Mm-hmm. I did the last one for that, and I moved on to characters, and the first one was our brother, Beline.
Oh, Beline.
And it actually does have us written in as we are the favorite of the father.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
It says that Trian was...
Oh, wow, there's a few people that really like watching people read.
Trian was the apparent heir from the moment of his birth, and Bridget was not only the most accomplished, but also their father's clear favorite.
Our name in it?
Yeah, it says Bridget was...
Oh, no shit!
It says that we were not only the most accomplished, but we were also the father's clear favorite.
I mean, we're pretty fucking cool.
But at the bottom it says, Beline, he murdered Trian and framed Bridget, eliminating both rivals in one stroke.
I mean, He ain't done. Is this the guy that was a blonde-headed boy? King Callan?
I'd hope for a war.
I'd hope for a war, like in the tale.
Yeah, it sounds like him.
A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Mark Theum Callum was the first.
I thought it was a long name,
Yeah, no
and so
shit.
I was like, King Merrick Therian Khalin.
Abdul Jabbar was the first free king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he held the throne alongside his queen, Amara.
You missed a really cool
What did I
story
miss?
in the last Culture and History one, the one I read,
Damn. Yeah.
The Wilds. I'll let it play back for you later, or you can read it later.
Just watch it or something.
But is a long story, but it was really cool.
Yeah. I like it. So far, the best part of this game has been the
stories.
codex entries. Yeah.
That's one of the things that, like, that's why I'm thankful that, like, or grateful that now you're playing these games and you're reading everything you pick up, because people put so much work into those stories.
Usually I wouldn't give a shit, but Wooly does that. He's been doing it for Mass Effect, and it's the part I really hate the most about this gameplay, because I don't care. But if we played Mass Effect, we'd be doing the same shit.
You have up there.
I know I have that. I could just download it from Game Pass. Anyway. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings, the Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevailed. This is Duncan. Have we met Duncan? Mm-hmm. Okay. Like many others, Duncan gave up his family name where he joined the ranks of the Wardens, a symbolic gesture of cutting ties. He may say that this was a convenience in his case, however. His mother was from the Arundels. His father from the his childhood was spent...
This says Anderfels and Teventier.
Excuse me.
It's not that hard.
His childhood was spent in the free marches and Orleans. His people were everywhere, and his homeland was nowhere. Oh, I fucking love that. He was given the almost impossible task of leading the Wardens in Ferelden, a king that had thrown the order out 200 years earlier. Facing local suspicion and hostility, he set about finding recruits. That's the guy we met in the cave. That's our homeboy.
That's the guy that just led us to our golden...
Sorry, Golrum's our homeboy, but he's like our Grey Warden homeboy, you know what I mean?
He's currently in a town waiting for us.
I know, I'm excited.
We have
who
to...
are you?
By the way, we have to clip these... Even if we're not there, like our face, we need to clip the moment we heard his voice, and we go, no way!
That's fucking Steve Bloom! It takes more than legends to win a battle.
Yeah. Logain. I'm sorry.
Logain. Oh, we haven't met him yet.
No, we haven't met him.
Logain was born a farmer during a time where his country was under foreign occupation, Nazi Germany. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. I thought you were disappointed. Look over there.
No, my face is hot.
You're just hot. He became close friends with Prince Mark, the last true heir to the fuck me.
Where are you?
Ferelden throne. And together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the fucking Orelsian Empire.
Yes, there you go.
Mark raised his friend to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. Mark raised his friend to the nobility. Oh, okay. He raised Logain to the nobility. All right, symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence.
I like that their name...
The Ferelden way.
I like that their names is Marek and Logain, and you go, Mark and Logan.
Mark and Logan.
You just...
Oh, this is all the controls. Okay. Well, let's read these.
No!
Sustained abilities.
I'm going to turn the mic off.
Does it say plot helpers? Wait.
Plot helpers are markers on your current area that indicate where you need to go. Plot helpers.
Plot helper. I don't understand what's going on. Well, hey there, little boy. I'm called a plot helper.
Little boy. Other way.
I know.
Where are you going? Why? Are you leaving?
I'm done. Bye, Duncan.
Fuck the Grey Wardens. I gotta go find my dwarf boyfriend.
Go run.
My dwarf
Oh,
husband.
wait. I saw something on the map.
Yeah, it's the way to leave.
This is the way to leave. Oh, so
It's like, it's 2 arrows to show you.
Today,
I was wondering
2
why I
units
couldn't
of
hear
men
anything.
arrived every hour.
I was like, damn.
Still, the 10 worries that may not be enough.
that's interesting. That is interesting. Just tell me your problems. I'm here to listen.
As you're walking away, just tell me your problem.
Fruit. All right. Don't know when I'd use that.
I would assume that's for potions, but elves don't. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not elves. Dwarves don't.
Do that shit.
Make her watch over you.
Look at that distance. Am I able to look out from here and that's places we'll go? That is some
No.
poorly
You're-
brought in trees.
you're
Holy
not-
shit.
I don't think you're supposed to really look, but yeah, it looks alright. Look, it's even you see it kind of
Yeah.
the lakes, the water. I don't think you're supposed to.
Then don't let me walk over here. There's a chest.
I know, but like,
Oh, if only you had the ability.
I'm insufficient. I'm always too insufficient.
I'm always insufficient.
Oh,
What
my
is the
dad
elf
always
fruit
said-
for?
I don't know yet. I'm sure we could make like potions or some shit. Like I know you said dwarves can't do it, but maybe we can
Well,
hire
dwarves-
an alchemist to make it.
I was gonna say dwarves don't believe in it, but I think it's magic. I don't know if potions and magic go hand in hand.
I mean,
Because of like healing.
how
potions.
can you not believe in science?
They don't.
No,
use...
I don't mean magic.
Well,
I meant the
no,
potion
for
part.
Oh yeah, no. They're like. There's. I think that's always something I've thought was weird with dwarves is they shun magic, kind of.
I mean, like
There's never really-
That's the what's the word I'm looking for?
Failure on their part. No.
Well, no, it's not cliche.
Don't
See,
throw
that
yourself. Don't throw
Now
yourself.
that we might go to because that looks like a thing.
That out there does not.
That doesn't.
I thought you were about to just throw yourself off. I'm done.
I can't.
I can't
It's-
jump.
It's impossible.
My will to live is just strong enough.
Hey, you see that down there? It's my will to live down there. Let's go get it right now.
Let's go get
I
it.
need it immediately.
Right now.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Fine, thanks. Where's Duncan's tent? I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair. Alistair! Tell me about Ostagar. Any of those.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the
Witcher
battle.
might have the best.
This side is the King's
dialogue.
camp. We've got the Grey
Option
Wardens
choice.
here, the Circle of
If it
Magi,
advances
the Chantry.
the,
You can't swing a
conversation,
dead
it's
cat
gold.
without hitting
If
somebody
it's just a
important.
side question, it's white. So you don't know what. Yeah. For this, I'm like, where is it? I'm gonna ask something. Oh.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay. I'll be on my way then. Where's the key?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Do I hear dogs?
Yeah.
A few mages,
I do.
yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them.
Okay.
Can't miss it.
Oh, hey.
This
Oh,
is
did you
for
read
Eldon,
that
isn't
and
it?
then say it out?
The king
Or is
has
that-
his
No, I
kennels on the
wasn't
west
reading.
side
I was
of the
like,
camp.
do I hear dogs?
Stinks
Like,
from
I
all
hear
the
barking
hounds.
in my ear.
These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death.
To read.
Terrible.
I want to ask you something.
Go on, then.
We're done.
That third one's not a
Not
question.
far. It's straight ahead,
It's a
just past the
statement.
royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you then.
Where are we at?
Oh, it was.
Oh, it was on it. Okay. Represent the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Teventer Imperium. Teventer. Into the barbarian lands of the southeast, the fortress of Ostagar was once one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea. It stood at the edge of the Kavari wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians, known today as the Chanson Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north. It proved to be exceedingly difficult for the Welders to attack because of the natural defensive position. Can you read?
Like most imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after Teventir's collapse during the First Blight. It was successfully sacked by the chastened Wilders, and then as the chastened threat dwindled, following the creation of the modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely.
Thank you. I had a burp. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries, though you can look away. Though most of the walls still stand, as does the tall tower of Ishal, named after the great Archean that ordered its construction. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium. I just needed a burp, and
No, this is hurting my head.
all the headphones are hurting me.
Yes. And I can't hear the game. I'm just going to have to put up with it for a minute.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Oh, you touched the ear that doesn't have a headphone on it.
Oh, y'all doing some wild shit. Can I see?
I'm sorry. The mages must not be
You
interrupted.
threw yourself into
Their
the spell
spirits
they
are
were
in the
casting.
Fade.
You fucking psycho.
The Fade.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us.
Yep.
Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish.
As you say.
As you say. This is what y'all do.
Greetings, young lady.
Young lady.
You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Bridget.
I am
Well
Bridget.
met,
I
and good
am.
luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
If I was the king, King Callan thinks the battle will go well. It's not luck, but skill that will save us. He thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection.
It's fine. I'm the golden retriever
To
of video
defeat the
gamers.
Darkspawn, we have to work together.
What?
It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for
Nope.
example?
Fuck. No.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to think about.
Yes, Occasionally, it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
You want me to read it?
I will not lie. Oh, sure. You go ahead. I read the most of it.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets?
Coverlets up to my chin.
Coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death. Coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. When or why?
Win. I'm gonna go Winnie.
Win.
Winnie. No,
Win.
yeah, Win.
Wynn's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even the Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be first Enchanter Irving's successor, but she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the tower of King Killan's call, or
Cillian.
Cillian?
Nah, it's probably Callan.
Callan's call to arms, Winnie volunteered to go to Ostagar.
Should it find you, it will not have...
Dear God. Where is it? Oh, magic and religion. The study of the fate is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed, we have walked its twisting paths, sometimes catching a glimpse of the city at its heart, always as close as our own thoughts, but impossibly separated from our world. The Tevinter Imperium once spent vast fortunes of gold, Imperium and human slaves in an effort to map out the terrain of the Fade, an ultimately futile endeavor. Although portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fade is in the constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the desperate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, as well as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship to dreamers to the Fade is complex. Even when entering the Fade through the use of lyrium, mortals are not able to control mortals? Yep,
Even though
right.
the use of lyrium,
mortals are, you're right, are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, as the Chantry teaches us. The great flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create what they see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events, which, like the reflections in a mirror, ultimately lack context or life of their own. Even the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and fears of mortals, and build their realms with no other ambition than to taste life.
The music to this game is really good.
Hmm.
Another codex.
Is
another.
Another? You want to read another?
No, I just knew it was gonna throw another one up there. These are getting long.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2 has a suicide mission, and that is fucking cream of the crop, man. What's this?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you get into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be...
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Is that my last character?
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Alcohol, okay.
Let me know what you'd
Let me
like.
see the other goods.
Fucking, let me see those good, baby. Actually.
Why will sell all junk?
Okay, apparently Alright.
I don't have a
This
lot of
was
money.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All 2 of them. I'm not gonna use a bow.
You have two. You don't need those shields.
I don't need this. Do I need this?
You can compare. No, because
No,
it's
'cause it's
two-handed.
two-handed, yep,
You don't
you're
want
right.
two-handed. You can sell your prison clothes.
Oh, yeah.
You don't. I guess you don't sell the superior. You can compare the studded leather. You sell it.
Okay. That was pretty much it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, the junk. There's an actual junk tab. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
I don't notice until
Oh, yeah, it's just too late. I figure.
somebody will start talking. I'm like, why can't I hear it? Why is nobody at this table? I lied, there's a servant.
We will be at that table. That part I do remember.
Oh, you have a plus at the top.
Yeah.
You
What
leveled
is
up?
it now?
Oh, what? Oh.
Haven't Grey Wardens asked
Thought you
more
meant the
than
arrow.
enough
No,
of the
you have a
circle?
plus by your face.
I simply came to
Yeah,
deliver
my-
a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Open his up in my eyes. Good God.
I know what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Don't worry, I'm no mage. How can a dwarf be a mage? What would you make your... How can a dwarf be a mage? How do you...
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Should you have?
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite
How I
highly of
look?
you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm
Look for the
Alistair,
only dwarf
the new
on
Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Please don't.
My name's Bridget.
Right, that was the name.
Say it.
There haven't been any
Bridget.
dwarven.
It's dragged out.
You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
I
See.
don't know what it is. I feel my time. Final centuries.
Hard to believe most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Argument. What is it?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one
Chantry.
bit.
Yep, there you
They
go.
just love letting mages know how
What's his name?
unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward
No, the
position.
Chantry. I think that's
I
the
was
group
once
of
a
mages.
Templar.
Puts me in an awkward position once. It's Templar. You are a mage hunter.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see one of them. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know.
Was that a dick?
Otherwise, lead on.
See, watch up there by your face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you leveled up.
Die.
20. Ugh.
Stealing, trap making, survival, herbalism, poison making, combat training, combat tactics. Stealing, proof stealing, expert stealing. Not to word, trap making, don't care. Resilience, the character gives it characters, attack warriors and rogues gain access to third tier weapon talents. So yeah, true. And fuck. No. Show cover. Ah, this ain't gonna work right. Attacks. Okay. Yep. Sure.
Yes? Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Oh, you're with me. Okay.
He's looking the same way you are. What the hell?
I was trying to do the dumbest position possible.
I know.
Yeah. I was there. Look at you, Duncan.
Walk yourself.
Right it, rub all in it. Just rub it.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Davith, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, m'lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Bridget.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin.
I didn't read.
You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform two tasks.
The new girl in town.
The first is to obtain
I'm the
3
new girl,
vials
Grey
of
Warden.
darkspawn blood. One for each recruit.
Excuse me.
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've
Found
returned.
some action.
Without a doubt. Darkspawn are renowned for their willingness to offer up their blood. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Always something there to remind me.
Oh my god.
Like old maps. Always something there. What if they ain't there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Alright, find it. Let's go.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you
You know that
return.
horn that like got stopped halfway?
Oh, I thought that was a dog.
Oh, I thought it went like it stopped halfway. They're the buppies.
These are puppies.
Oh, they ain't buppies. Yeah, that ain't a buppy. That's a whoa. Y'all.
What's up?
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Is that a threat? Or a promise?
God, this is hurting my head.
Open radio. Okay. Wait, where was it? I thought it was that green thing, and it was not. No. It's probably advanced.
You put that new armor on.
Which one?
You're 20 now. You can.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Superior.
Doobie doobie doo doobie doobie. Brown, brown, brown. Hey, wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
My God.
Yeah.
Killed one. Oh my God.
Shit.
So many of them. God. Oh. So many of them came out.
To remind me. Ba-dum, stuck in my fucking head.
Is that a person?
Yes, it is. Fade is not what I want. Characters. Shit. There we go. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened respect one with the survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we have friends when you came. You look silly. And when you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. The landmark as follows, beginning to the entrance of the wilds from Oscar. Yep. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Neat. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Places marked. Look for two water Alistair was a novice Templar when Duncan recruited him to the Grey Wardens, or rescued him, as Alistair would say. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, wolf. It's just a fucking wolf. Yeah, it's just a wolf.
I want to go to counterculture.
You want to go to counterculture.
I want to get me a Humphrey.
You want to get yourself a Humphrey now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Don Soldier.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Who is that? Grey
Dear
Wardens?
God.
Well,
Hi there.
he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We can take it back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Bye.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm
These are
down, Sir
feet.
Jory. We'll be fine if we
die.
Right behind
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen?
I mean, I got
100? There's an
maybe
entire army in
20
these
under my
forests.
belt.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward.
You
This
sounded
is
like
foolish
one.
and reckless. We should go back.
When did you get makeup? Or is that shading?
That might be.
Why are you looking like your profile picture?
I know. It is part of our test. We'll find our way to the trouble. You sound like a coward to me. Probably shouldn't. It's part of our test, bro.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be thinking about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Fucking swamplands, man. Fucking. Look at me. Found some elf root. Going off the beaten path.
You don't even know what it's for!
I don't even know what it's for.
You can't even go in the water.
Number 14. God, I fucking hate. Oh, man. Oh, flower.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostergar was asking about those. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Well, shit, look at me. Well, shit
Pick
in
it
my
up.
britches.
Okay.
I already completed the quest.
I don't hear any warning.
Oh, these are Hurlock, not Darkspawn. Darkspawn. Okay. Glad we took him down just to...
Why didn't you just stab his ass? What the hell, girl?
I pressed X. That was it. Ooh, we got some blood.
You smell that?
It's death root. It's blood.
Oh no.
Wait. That letter. It said Tree Bridge.
No, your name is Bridget.
Oh, right. Excuse me. Taller than their Genlock cousins, the Hurlocks are roughly of human size, but are possessed of considerable strength and constitution. The shock troop of the Darkspawn, a single berserking Hurlock, can often be a match for numerous opponents at once. What?
When I said I don't hear a warning, these are Herlocks, not
joking.
Darkspawn.
That was a joke.
I was like, what?
They are known to adorn themselves with roughly carved tattoos to keep track of their kills and deeds, though it is unknown whether or not their uniform standard to their markings. Doop-dee-doop. Oh, fuck, I was trying to get that letter. Pass under fallen tree bridge. Pass the submerged tower on the right. Submerged tower on the right. Oh, pass it. Okay. Boopy boopy doopy doopy doop. Found a corpse near the entrance. Oh, okay. Well, is it just gonna show it on my map?
Open your map.
It's an arrow on there.
That's an Oblivion gate.
Yep. Yes, it is. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
You didn't though.
What did he say?
He said, don't say I didn't warn you. You're talking to them. And I'm like, but you said nothing.
Some shit.
So much for warning us. Like,
didn't tell me a goddamn thing.
Cursed creature.
The hell? Oh, the guy we're gonna meet. Oh. Doing great. Oh, I guess not.
oh, they were fighting wolves, so they came up.
Oh, money. Okay. All the blood. Turn to bones. Mm-hmm. Rigby's last will and testament.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Found the last one test for someone on the body. Find the cash mentioned in the will and take it to the Jeddah in Redcliffe. So it's.
Didn't open the letter yet.
To find this note, this is the last one testament of Rigby Missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to search the chant.
Speak the chant.
Speak the chant. But I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. Leave all what I came with to my wife Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I've buried a sealed lock box in our camp, nestled in a run in the western reaches of the wild. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Ratcliffe, and that is sealed shut. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has been taken from you, but I enjoy that I know that I die in the service of the Maker. Yay! Let's go get that sealed lockbox. That's like over there.
God.
Wait.
Jump and swim.
Oh God, I hope it's not this.
No, because they want you to open that one. That would be mean as hell, as if this quest was blocked off because you couldn't open a box to grab it. That'd be awful.
Brimstone, can't do that. Wooden crate. Wooden crate. No, I don't want to talk to Alistair. No, god damn it.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
Oh, he's shiny too. Yeah.
No. The dark spawn book.
Okay. Hold on. Oh. I thought those bushes were animals.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
No, you come back here. You come back here. Whoa, what the shit? Alright, alright.
This should be Let's get started. Let's make this quick.
Bummers knocked out during combat. Had it active was activated. He or she will now have an injury. Okay, the portion's part of the rating. Portion. Poison.
Got it.
I just did it to myself.
Job.
We only have one? We only have one. Cool. How do I do it to other people then?
Probably walk up.
Assign. Maybe, yeah. Or I choose them. Right. Bitch of fish. How do I... There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's... You got me, man. Do 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 do.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends. Right.
My head back.
Oh, Shelwan might be a little tired. Hot. I just fucking cut his off. Okay. All this is mine now.
Oh, and you're gonna sell some of it because you don't use bow and arrow.
You are correct. Now who is injured? Did it up?
Here.
Who was in?
So, a darkspawn, an abomination, and a pony walk into a bar. Stop me if you've heard this one.
What is the yellow bar? Because yours isn't filling up. Yours is going down.
It randomly fills up.
Oh.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned?
Bayonetta doing here?
Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Spoke too soon about the sexual armor.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Hers ain't that fun. The bottom half of hers covered.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
It's my business then.
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into
shut
toads.
the fuck up.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civil.
I trust her. You can call me Bridget. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
She a witch!
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch
Never
thief.
change, Alistair.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
Then who did it?
'Twas my mother.
Look, get her. She a witch.
I'm assuming her mother's dead, so that's a dumb question.
Can you take us to her?
Probably not.
Let's say.
There is a sensible request.
You like me?
I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just
Okay,
you watch.
guys.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice
How cold is
change.
this place?
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Oh, I guess we'll get that guy's last will and testament later. I thought that's what I had picked and we were doing. It was not. Or it is not.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool, if that's what you're thinking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch
and
of
you're
the
the
wild.
dumbass of the Grey Wardens.
Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales.
I want my scrolls.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You...
Yeah.
Oh,
Calm
you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Oh, that's interesting. Grey Wardens. God
damn it.
Thank you. What are you... Who's texting you?
It's in a group chat that every time I mute it,
Oh,
I unmute it, they go off on a fucking tangent.
Thank you for returning. What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize? How do you know all this? I'm sure you're going to act on your advice. What do you mean the threat?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing.
that is...
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
I'll bring you.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
How are y'all surviving so long out in the woods?
They're witch, I tell you. Witches.
Oh, God.
She turned me into... Okay.
We thought
you were a toad.
What?
We
Shut up back there.
Alright, where's the...
Damn, she walked us all the way to the inside of the...
no. These gamers, they don't want to walk back. Where's that fucking warden, though?
You're gonna have to go back out there eventually.
There we go. We'll see.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden?
Oh,
Could
like
use some help.
these flowers.
From the wilds? Oh, good. This Mabari hound is what I wanted the flower for, in fact, but I need your help. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and
Outsmarted
understand what
me
they're
to
told.
call my bacon.
They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him.
Maybe you could do it, Alistair. You're shut.
Go in the pen and let him smell you.
Yeah, throw
We'll know
Alistair
right
in
away
there.
if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Oh, that is an ugly dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. You mentioned earlier that you found a flower in the wild. May I see it? Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Number 1.
But number 3.
Number 1.
Oh, number 3.
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Alright, well, that's cool. Glad we can help. Hey, Duncan, I got your shit.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you
What,
been
you think we were
successful?
still there?
Bro, how are you not sweltering? You've been standing in front of this fucking fire all day.
It's really cold in the swamps.
It's the swamps.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Here. Give me your cups, son. You can leave the table. Begin the joining immediately. Now you would tell me what this was about. Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother. And what if we have second ones? Anyway, Dave, about that.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates.
Oh.
Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the
we
joining.
want to tell you about it. Oh, okay.
What?
Don't worry about it. You go pee.
Oh.
Go pick a pee.
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
No problem. Face was calm. Is that why I joined it so secret? You're saying this ritual will kill us? Let's see this. Is that why it's so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Well, that's why these other two aren't that entertaining. Okay.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. I don't like this any more than you do. Diana just stretched to where she hurt herself, and she is bending over. Pain. She said ow, and now she's standing proudly. Oh, she hurt herself stretching. I swear I'm the bravest one out here. Bravest one here, and I'm a woman. What the fuck? All are humans. Are all humans? I don't like saying what you do. Calm down. I swear I'm the bravest one.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
I threw you, your wife, and your kids. Would you both shut up? That's a horrible thing to say.
Saw that.
Yeah, you hurt yourself.
I stretched and it popped my ankle, and I couldn't put my foot back down.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered the taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us.
Oh, baits.
As we did before
I like
you.
to be a master bait.
This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Yeah, I get the feeling not everybody's about to survive.
One of them has a wife and kid.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn.
He's like, man, I got a wife and
should you
kid,
perish,
man.
know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
We're about to run.
Davith, step
Oh,
forward.
come on. Y'all could have textured that cup a little better.
He's about to die, and the other one's about to freak the fuck out. That's how that story gonna go.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith.
Mine cut out right as he said that.
I'm sorry, brother.
Step forward,
Yep,
Jory.
about to fucking...
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known.
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is
Oh,
no
it
glory
always
in
is
this.
drink it or die.
Yeah. Because he's seen.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Y'all didn't get those random ass scraps of paper.
But the
like we
joining
did
is
that
not
told us
yet
everything?
complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Oh, hey, a dragon.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths.
I got mine in a to-go cup.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Well, the other guy could have.
How do
He
you
could have
feel?
made it. It's over, I'm fine. I still can't believe you killed... No, I don't give a fuck. Nothing. You said prepare me for that. You said prepare me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining.
Me?
We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us
Look like a tiny
of
little...
those who didn't make it this far.
I was like, what? You got a hat.
No, hey, yet.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is
what you
discussing
talk,
strategy for the
asshole.
upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence.
Insulting,
The meeting is to
alright.
the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Sorry. Dude, bitch, we leveled up. Ba-doo-boo-doo. That was way bad idea. Anyway, threaten, taunt. Adopts a challenging posture. Increase. Active, a mocking warrior. Courage grants bonuses to damage. Oh well, shit now. Sure. As good as meat. Why is Duncan red and Alistair white? I don't understand. Oh, here's the table.
It's not round though.
We are the knights of the round table.
Logain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen.
Kalen.
The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Majesty. I have a choice, really. I don't feel that bad. Thank you, bud.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
cover. To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Cool. Another side mission away from the main force. Thrilling. I refuse to be sent on an errand. If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself.
I would not say that part.
Fuck.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
I wanted to say the second one.
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
I'm sensing some betrayal of some form.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
It appears.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time we got?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Did you? Are we in any danger?
Of
What?
course. Even the
Why'd
best
you
laid
ask?
plans go awry.
I was curious
So do
what he
you
would say.
must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
There's no more choices.
That's right.
You're making me play.
Yes.
Then I must join the others.
That's
From
easy.
here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan. May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Laugh at me. Curious where you're supposed to go.
I see the arrow, but everywhere I've walked is a dead end.
Walked everywhere already?
It was all pointing to this side. There's only like 2 ways to go, and it's a dead end.
Oh, I know. I bet you. Here, we came in. We gotta come back. We gotta go back from where we came. Ooh, that witchy woman coming in. That witchy woman gonna be here. Oh, that shit just turned. Oh, this looks great. It might be in game. We're fucked.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Doesn't work is where the budget now.
That gotta be strong. They're yelling.
I was like, what? Excuse me.
So begins the battle of Helm's Deep. I mean, austere battle of austere. Sorry. Inspiration, not straight ripoff.
Archers!
They're even playing the music. Nothing is original. It's pretty fucking cool. If you're gonna be inspired by something, Helm's Deep's not a bad one.
That's a lot of dogs.
There's a lot of
Oh
puppies.
my god.
Oh, go get them, puppers.
Get 'em.
Oh.
For Ferelden!
Ferelden. What do we get on Freeland?
Have we been saying that name at all?
Yeah, in the codexes. Oh, that's...
Damn.
I think that's where we're supposed to go.
Get up there and see what's left. Oh, we're on the...
We're at Helm's Deep.
We're on top of the... what they're trying to crawl up. Knock their ladders down.
Don't help me up, Alice. That's fine. That's alright. It's cool, bro.
If you see ladders, knock them down. Don't let them up there.
Shoot.
That's what they're doing.
Shoot, not ladders. Uh-oh. Oh, not anymore.
I thought you were dead. She didn't move.
I am. Move now.
Make you help us. They're everywhere. You. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Oh.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Yep, okay. Now we got a mage in the party and 2 knights. My sword's on fire.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what's different this time.
Dang, I always have a mage in my party.
I mean, obviously, it's a cool party. You have a warrior, a mage. Rogue. Oh, you're right. No, don't balance. All warriors.
You're the warrior, and he's a warrior, so you're not gonna get him. Oh, he leveled up. You can change his stuff.
Oh, I can level him up. I forgot that was the thing. Alistar. Cannot level. Okay. I'm glad I waited.
What does he need? He's a level 5 warrior.
He's pretty balanced. No damage character taken.
He needs to take that balance and break it.
Okay.
He needs to be OP.
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 It's a Templar. Can't do any of this. What is this? Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, we need to go this way. On it.
Darkspawn approach.
Can't remember what that was
Watch
called.
their blood.
We've been playing on a lot of our stuff on it.
Oh, that's the yeah.
Mosh pit music. Or the looking anywhere else.
I don't know if that's like a good feature or not.
What does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything. It was just like, oh, look at this. You can change the portrait. When usually the portrait is like just, set. Oh, it's the alpha. Here's my thing that part says, hey, you know that was bullshit?
This was.
Tried to tell those tater tots to do that, so that meant nothing. Guys, actually, I don't think there is an alpha
Good job.
in the group. I was just looking at parenting.
And they're like, no.
Nah, man, it's too late. It's too fucking late.
Did you see that video? It was I think I showed you. It was the guy that was like, he texted a guy and was like, stop talking to Sarah. And they're like, but that's my girlfriend. Sends picture of wolf. Leave her alone. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that TikToker guy that was doing videos was like, he's right, that is the sound. It's the sound a wolf makes. I've never seen it in written form. But if I had to do it, that'd be it.
Just that's the people that lean in on the I'm the alpha or whatever.
I'm the alpha boy.
Imagine texting somebody else's significant other. Stop talking to your significant other. But they're literally with me.
Like, you lost. What are you talking about?
If anything, I'm about to show her what she said to me, and she's about to block you.
We're about to have a good... No, man. I'm showing.
Oh, I thought you meant like on here. I'm like, why? Oh my god, you should have been a maid. That was crazy. Stunned. He's too stunned to move or to speak. You're right, I did get a good line. I dropped down that hole over there.
Do I have any? Nope. Nope.
What do you mean?
So this guy got knocked down.
Oh, so you need to
trying to
use the healing things on him.
Well, no. It's supposed to be
Oh, you're looking for the first aid.
Heal their injury. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where you get those.
You probably buy them, but yeah. I didn't really take a good look at what that guy was selling, because I'm an idiot. Because I was waiting for that day. I'm an idiot. And then I just look at you, and I look away, and you go, wait, you're supposed to say, no, you're not. You just have stuff playing in your head. Songs is, yeah, I mean, that's my life, yeah. Wait, hold on.
You checking if any of them can do it?
Okay.
Wow, you're all useless to me.
Oh, to you.
I would say that if I didn't have the ability, because like I just decided not to go that route. Wow, you. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But they're all healed now.
See that? See on the right above his. See that red box on the right bottom right? Yeah, that's because he's injured.
Oh.
We've more important things to do.
Then heal your injury?
What the fuck you on? Second floor. So
your sword is still lit up.
Yeah.
I would be
cool.
like,
thank you.
Is it hot in here? Hello?
Oh, my brain just disconnected. Environmental storytelling. They came from the ground. Look at that.
See, and I told you to go down there.
Did you?
I was like, jump down there now, and I'm like, you can't.
I missed you. I missed that. Look at that. I paid attention.
Bro, I'm gonna need a nap.
So closely. Might as well stay awake long enough to go to bed.
See, what the problem with that is if I push long enough to stay awake, I just stay awake longer than I should.
I did wake you up today.
Yeah. You did. You woke me up around the regular time I usually wake up in. I didn't stay up super late. I went to bed shortly after you.
Can happen out of merchants, you can still crafting.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Everyone get to fight. There's no point about it. We have.
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here.
Did
if
you
you
left
think
the
about
first
it.
one?
The last
Anyway,
one. You can tell them they're in the wrong place.
We need to get up to the
Damn
top
it.
of the tower
Sorry.
and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Logain
That
will
is
be waiting
better.
for the signal.
Why don't you just politely tell them they're in the wrong place? They'll leave.
They need to go out there.
Alright guys, party's over. I see all the heads stuck on sticks. And bodies.
Could y'all just like not?
As you
I leveled up again.
Oh, I can level up during combat.
We were putting the sword away.
Can you imagine? I just imagine a game where it's like you can level during combat. So you go and it like starts with your hand with a stick. And then you leveled up like 3 times, and as it comes down, it turns into a sword and just slices that dude in half. And it's just like, oh.
We must get
Hello?
top of the tower.
What the fuck did I just see?
Oh, I love that joke from Skyrim. The guy that's like, who are you? He's like, I just watched this person silently stare back at me as they changed races and gender for 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, the original guy.
That.
Dun, dun, dun.
Darkspawn.
I thought about the soft one.
I thought it was going to again.
Wouldn't that just be ES?
They all have their own version. Take that! And right now. I'm very thankful that Elder Scrolls never went this route with like the people following you like on the side and stuff, because I feel like that would have bothered me. Just that usually does, especially if somebody dies and you're like, I can't help.
So just RPGs in general?
No, because there's like a few I've played that don't do that. There's one I used to play.
Sorry, I guess I mean JRPGs.
Because there's like one I've been playing for years on the computer.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the
all
signal.
It gives you is a small, like, their health bar and their mana bar. Just like EO, so I only see your name and like your companion's health bar if they're close enough.
You guys were just in the corner?
Darkspawn. Destroy the fiends. Right.
Oh, there's some people in the cages. I'm in a cage. Oh, good. Oh, they're our friends. Yeah.
I feel like we haven't gone upstairs, but that could be me.
We're on the 3rd floor. Yeah.
Okay. An achievement.
Yeah, I'm a Grey Warrior.
Oh, we have a doggo. Where did we get a doggo?
For anybody that can't see what's happening, Diana went on her phone to look up something for a little bit, so she did not see me opening up the cages for the dogs.
I'm sorry, my mom messaged me.
Diana was talking to her mother. She was like, "Oh, dogs, that's cool." I'm like, it's like, did it back here.
Mom's messaging asking how I'm enjoying the break.
Very much.
She doesn't get a break until April.
Oh, fuck off.
That's their spring break, yeah.
We are fucking getting the shit out of those lesser injury kits. And I just said that out loud, and now I'm worried.
Why?
Because that might mean some shit's about to happen.
Oh, yeah. There's probably gonna be somebody blocking the thing at the top.
So we...
Right.
We're okay. Okay. Nobody fell yet.
We need our husband. Not yet.
Go run.
Go run, tell them!
Tell them I need you. Tell the developers to bring you back immediately.
The look on your face. Diana went and looked something up. My mom texted me. She texted her mother.
Her mother. Yeah. Top floor. Yay.
Dual weapon expert. That's me.
Oh.
Alright. It's a dragon.
Oh, it might be. Oh, hey, big boy. It's a big boy with a big toy.
I'm blind.
Well. As you wipe the spit on your cheek.
You talking about when you spit in my eye earlier today by accident? Oh boy, who's gonna go down? Put your bets in now.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's me. I'm gonna go down first. Did he? Oh, my guy's missing. Okay. Okay, I would like for you to stop now.
Damn, dude. How do you get away from that?
Fuck, come on. Alright. Just keep missing. Okay. This has been the playthrough of Dragon 8. Okay, let's see.
With the herbalism skill, I will shove that information up my asshole now.
Yep, yes you will. Okay.
Roll. If he tries to pick you up, you have that option like I said last time.
Oh, start work, buddy.
Can you roll here?
No, I
Down you go.
Unless you're supposed to have a stronger weapon.
Open up these fucking things.
They'll never know what
Rotate and give people help. Yeah, but I still have 3 others. Okay.
I still have 3 other people.
Oh, see. So the answer was... Oh! That was us. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we still don't have combat down.
The fact that you killed him and there's nothing to loot off of him pisses me off.
Yeah. You're safe.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly.
I'm
before
with
it's
you.
too late.
Oh, hey, yeah, you can.
Oh, thank God.
Health potion.
That's not a potion, it's a shield. You looked at a U shield and said potion.
Harvard was Malev's closest friend. They were children together in the same Avar clan. They fought side by side in so many battles that Marfeth dubbed him Harvard the Aegis. Better to have at his side than his shield. Than any shield. Mayfeth brought Harvard with him to meet with the Tevinders. It was unthinkable to stand before his enemies without him. His Aegis. When he understood that Marfeth was giving Andrest over to be executed, who the fuck Harvard's Angels. I don't know what the fuck this is. His wounds healed instantly and his new strength Harvard gathered. Okay, it's talking about an
My
item.
favorite is you keep calling him Harvard.
What is it?
It's like Havard.
Havard.
Yeah, it's H-A-V-A. Havard or whatever.
Genlock. These are the most common darkspawn on the underground stock in tough gens. I don't know. Alphas, negative generalizers, usually one is dominant. Let's give sorcerers and many values. Okay. Harlock, the taller, the alphas, and series. I don't know. Ogre. Towering over their darkspawn kin, these massive ogres are a rare sight on the battlefield. You okay?
I had just hurt too.
Okay. Traditionally, they only appear during a blight, but some records claim that ogres have been spotted in the deep roads, hunting alone or in small groups. At least one report by the Grave Wardens claims that an ogre was spotted alone in the Karaki Wilds in 919 Dragon, though it was weakened and easily dispatched. Up to 100 of these creatures can accompany a darkspawn horde at any one time during a blight, often using their greatest strength to burst through fortifications and demolish the front lines of the opposing army. They use their brute force to charge at enemies like bulls, slam the ground with their fists to shake enemies off their feet, and hurl giant rocks into the face of oncoming foes. Melee can be difficult against a giant that snatches a warrior up in one hand, crushing the life out of him or beating him into oblivion with the other hand. The nimble can try to wiggle his way free, or an ally can attempt an array of stunning blows on an ogre to free the comrade in danger. That's what we were supposed to do. Grey Warden lore urges caution when slaying an ogre, unless it's ensured that they will have received a major wound to the head or the heart. It's possible that they are lying dormant and will regenerate to full health within a matter of minutes. During a blight, most Grey Wardens recommend burning all darkspawn to ashes, dead ogres in particular.
Oh, so turn around and light his ass on fire.
Well, I don't know who it was. Okay. Pinch of ashes. Worry about that later. Alright.
Oh, where's his body?
Nope. It's we burned it.
Yep. Go like the beacon.
Yep. I'm with you. I think Logan's gonna fucking Lohan. It's about to betray us.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
He looks like a villain.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Wait. Is all those fires in the back us? Because, like... or embers, I can't tell. And our buddy yeah, he ain't fun to fight. I mean, it kind of was. Oh! Is he dead? Bitch! His fucking insides got squished. What do you mean is he dead? Fucking, he ain't walking. Shit ain't walking. Pretty cool. Man, he can't be killed. Oh, maybe he can. Yeah, I told him not to get this far. shit.
For fuck's sakes!
Wait, that was in the front. Do we have two? Oh no, there's arrows equipped on my back. It looked like an arrow sticking straight, like someone shot me as I was bending over.
Oh.
Hey, baby. That's
your
us.
eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
That's us. We picked a woman. That's right. I remember you. I remember you. You the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Wait, what happened to the army to the king? I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn. She rescued me. You mean from the tower? Oh god, let's not be dense.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is
our
that you both
mage
live.
and
the
that
man
night guy
who
died.
was to respond to your signal quit the field.
Or Alistair
The
died in one of the
Darkspawn
fucking
won your
weirdos we just
battle.
met.
Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Oh, so they rescued him and...
That was a...
Duncan? Or is Duncan dead too?
I think Duncan's dead. Those that he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he's not taking it.
Okay.
My friend, you mean Alistair? What happened to the Grey Warden and the King? Neither am I. This is horrible. I need to get out of here. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King? Okay.
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since
Well, he's
Mother
at the
told
first
him.
stage.
He is outside
Hey.
by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you
He's
awoke.
like a fifth of the way there.
Sometimes people don't get through those though.
I do not know.
What do you mean? It's
She
a
rarely
process.
tells me her
Everyone does
plans.
it. It's fine.
Riley?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not
excuse me.
heal.
Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
That would be shit.
I do not mind. Take your time.
No.
We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than
This
you.
is true. I have the royal blood, thank you.
Yet now you are a surface dwarf. My king's ransom might be a long time coming. She turned into a giant bird and
We saw
plucked
that.
the two of you from atop the tower, one in
I saw a
each
huge
talon. If
thing
you
in
do
the
not believe
fire.
that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
She
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
What the fuck
I
would
do
she
not know
know?
who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Think about it, enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Yeah, so when Duncan looked up at the tower,
Yeah.
there was
I am
a
unable to
huge
do that.
creature in the flames, and it was her grabbing him.
Oh no shit. Okay, I
It was
missed
the
that.
last
then.
thing he saw
I
was something up there.
I thought he saw it lit. It was like, oh, we've been failed. We've been failed. We've been fucked.
No, there's like a huge monster in the flames.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm afraid you're going to be left alone. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern. It takes me more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm not.
We should thank the lady.
Thanks.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will
Hey,
do.
that's what gets stuck in my
The-
throat every morning.
From the legends? Daveth was right.
You really like that one, didn't you?
I knew it was coming.
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Who cares what she is? We need to do something now. So why did you say us? I didn't want to know that. You're Flemeth. You must be very old. What the fuck? We can't be here. We can't be here.
I was about to say, if you're Flemeth, does that mean we read something on her and she's just...
I missed it. Maybe. I suppose we should thank you. So why did you say this?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
You might be working
What
with
is
him.
the Archdemon? Alistair is the real one here, not me. Let me fight. We help us fight this Blight, Flemeth. We should.
I feel like she's gonna say no to the "Will you help us fight?"
I wanted.
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Perhaps we could go to him with it. You think the Oro would believe us over the Tyrann? Perhaps we go to him. Think he'd believe us?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Sure, there are that. Call on
We
this.
need to go to Redcliffe anyway, so you need to wrap up that side quest so you can take that lady that...
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Even though he was also an horrible man, everyone was danger.
Oh, that's fast.
One of these is low. Everyone will see the danger of the Blight persist, right? But he was, hey man, hey.
The Owl would never do what Tairn Loghain did. I know.
Oh, is that what I implied?
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Sure, there are others. But come on, we need the rest of the Grey Wardens. Who's there?
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
This in Fable 3.
As long as there's a profit in it. Whoa, that's gonna... I doubt it would be easy as that. Why not? Isn't that what we do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I'll be happy with just staying alive. I don't suppose you offer any more help. Yes, thank you for Flemeth. That's raised one over me. And we're going old woman. Don't push it. Hey, thanks, man. You know what?
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing
My daughter.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be
Cha-ching.
joining them.
Such a shame.
What? You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Yeah, we want her. Thank you, but if we're no, we're still... I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother? This is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
We don't need your help. We don't need her help. She won't come to harm. I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
We should just get underway now for speaking mine. No, I have no problems with your presence. I'm free to speak to mine.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
That's not the reason.
Get over yourself, or we need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. I may have answers. Ask.
Are you really her daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes? Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
I was on the wild.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
So let me ask more questions.
Usually.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know
I would
the
think
way.
it would be the opposite. The smaller a place is, the more when an outsider walks in.
The real
obvious.
question is how
No,
we are
you're
going
right.
to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through
So
deep
this and
within
Gears
the
of War.
forest, and that is where they will be most
Yeah.
concentrated.
It's weird. There's two games that, like,
I know a few spells, though
It's
I
like,
am
"Oh,
nowhere
that's a
near
great
as
idea."
powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Never mind him. You don't have to cook. Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest it is at all related to cooking.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Hey, McGonagall. Oh.
What?
Now we've got hearts, +4 approves from Alistair, +4 approval from Morgan.
Oh, cool. They like us. They like us. They really like us.
Well, isn't that a thing? Aren't people, like, excited about certain characters on here you can be with?
Maybe.
Oh, everybody left.
Eh.
Well, I guess you can finish that row if you really want to. Master training!
Yay. Oh, look at the meter at the bottom.
I wonder what that will affect.
Wait, that's the world map.
She looks like the picture for the evil side on the Star Wars games.
Hold on.
You'll see it. These are completed.
Yes, you are correct. More pressing matters have taken you from... Aww.
Oh, god damn it.
Whatever. Fuck it.
I guess you can always do it another time.
Oh, shit.
They want us to go to that one right under Ferelden.
Yeah.
Well, that's shit.
Well, now we know. That sometimes we just...
We got in a fight along the way?
I guess.
Daenerys? Oh, this.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak.
You might.
You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good.
Okay.
But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Kill him.
Chicken shit.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Yeah. Do that bout walk away, buddy.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Stomp on that bitch. Ego and all.
I do appreciate when well, granted, he may not live after that, but I do appreciate when there are some characters that, even though you're royalty, it's like, no, you made some shit decisions, and I'm not gonna shut up over that. Buppy!
Hey, is you alright, buddy? Yeah, we help.
Buppy. He doesn't look like him.
Probably not. You sure?
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
Let's make this quick!
This dog just gonna keep walking. Okay. I thought he was like, I was just headed this way anyway.
Hey, what's up?
Maybe that's why I thought he didn't look the same. He doesn't have... Now he has blood splatter, and it looks like the one we muzzled.
Pet him. Pet him now.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
You can't be better. Make yourself useful. Hey.
He's like, I'm here.
Can you do something about this?
There's no tail, but he's shaking that booty.
Pet dog, big dog. Can you do something about it?
What'd you tell him?
Can you do something about this mess?
You want me to do it?
You got an idea?
What are you about to do?
Grover?
Oh, okay.
Now what do you got?
That's fine. Grover works.
What do you want? Dark? You want to call him Darkspawn or?
No.
What do you want to call him?
You're Darkspawn. You just call out to them in battle, and they're like, "What the hell?" I thought you were gonna leave it at Spawn, and I'm like, oh, we're naming him after a amazing superhero. I see.
Spawner.
That's fine.
Okay.
The name I was gonna do was gonna be the dog that we have on Stardew. I named it Servo.
Oh, so Tom.
Yeah.
Or Crow. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I get to decide who lives and who dies.
Oh man.
You tired?
A little bit.
You want to take a break?
I think I might be done for the day, honestly. We will enter this town. Yeah, I think we'll be done for the day.
Okay. Not before this cutscene, though.
That's what I meant. We will enter this town.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and your freedom of honor.
I should listen to your friend.
We're not refugees.
You're toll collectors. I don't have any of that kind of coin very well. Here's 10 silvers. You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still got to pay.
Aren't you collect when you're dead?
Forget it.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess.
Well, he didn't say that. He did say, do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. Don't say.
Is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
An excellent donation.
Oh, what an excellent.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Thank you for your contribution. Jesus. All right.
We didn't even get into the town yet.
Okay.
Whatever, this is fine.
Okay. Boop-de-doop. What fun we've had today. Did you learn anything?
I learned a lot and nothing at the same time.
Me too.
I'm enjoying it though still.
Fun game.
It's just I'm tired.
Yeah. This fucking room would do it to you.
That's why I want to switch sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Have a marvelous, superous day.
You need to get some air.
What are you